Paramedics have spent the past 2 weeks doing training in New Braunfels. A spokesperson told us today that they are ready for Bill.
All of our equipment is performing very well. Our people are rested, they're trained, and want nothing more than people to not get in the water and them not have to use those skills.
And first responders urge you to stay at home all night tonight. They fear that roads that don't typically flood may have water running across them with this storm. Mike?
Okay, Noel, thanks for that. Areas in Williamson County along the I-35 corridor are being closely watched tonight. Officials say they could get to 6 inches of rain, and that could cause flash flooding. Fox 7's Elizabeth Saw is live in Round Rock with that. Elizabeth.
Mike, we're on Upper Brushy Creek now. The rain is starting to pick up, and the area along Upper Brushy Creek is one of the most vulnerable in Williamson County. Right now, we are on County Road 123. You can see from this sign that low water crossing is closed, but it wasn't closed just today. It was closed back in May from during those record floods, and the water still had not receded. Now, the slope we're standing on is about 100 yards from the creek, and it was under 2 feet of water during that Memorial Day weekend. Now, the water came up so high and so fast, Mike, that it rushed over the wall of this home. Take a look at this video from this home flooding 3 weeks ago. As I mentioned, the water rushed over the wall. It wiped out the entire basement and rose as high as the first floor. The basement is just now drying out, but the ground is still saturated, and a steady heavy rain could be disastrous for homes like these along this creek.
My walls that are already protruding out will continue to protrude out, which means my foundation is not stable, which makes me wonder about the top of my house.
Now, Williamson County officials are urging anyone who lives in a flood zone, flood-prone area to have an evacuation plan ready, and they say use your own judgment. Do not wait until county officials tell you to evacuate. Of course, if it does call for it, they will activate the reverse 911 calls, but they are encouraging residents here to check out ATX floods for road and low water crossing closures. We'll, of course, keep you updated with the very latest from Williamson County as this storm continues to progress. Mike?
Yeah, people ultimately have to look after themselves. Elizabeth, thank you for that. The Hayes County area is not expected to get hit as hard by this storm, but it has been raining enough to make people in Wimberley a little uneasy. Fox 7's Jason Claiborne spoke with the man who is in the process of repairing his home from the last flood.
It's been a nightmare.
Stan's retirement home on the Blanco River is in shambles. As rain comes down on Tuesday, he thinks back to Memorial Day.
And I said to Liz, my wife, I said, we better get the heck out of here. At that moment, the first responders came, and they were pounding on our doors and don't get anything, get out immediately. There's a wall of water coming.
It's around noon and the rain is starting to fall here in Wimberley. The Blanco River looks peaceful and calm, but as you can tell by these banks, this can be very dangerous with enough rain. Actually, while we've done this interview, it started raining. Does it make you nervous?
Of course, yeah, it does, but we try to be realistic and positive about it. I think realistically, I think we're going to escape the bulk of it. But it's going to do a lot of damage to other people, and I hate to see that happen.
Wimberley Fire Chief Carol Seekins is hopeful his flood-ravaged town can escape more problems from Tropical Storm Bill.
This is, gonna come in, usually the ones that come in from the east don't notice that much.
He says swiftwater teams are standing by if Wimberley gets hit harder than expected, and they'll call in extra help if needed.
We're gonna get more rain, just don't know how much, and I don't think anybody really knows how much, and there's not anything you can do to stop it. We just gotta try and work with it when it gets to it.
Sharon says he's been monitoring the storm.
Very anxious. It's frightening.
It may not be this storm, but he says the very thought of more flooding in the near future is unbearable.
The gnawing feeling I have that this could happen again is a degree of anxiety that I don't want to face.
Officials in Bastrop County today spent time preparing for this storm. The Emergency Operations Center was activated early today. Barricades were loaded up and placed in flood-prone areas. Coordinator Mike Fisher told Fox 7 a close watch on the Cedar Creek area